Welcome to a brand new episode of Passt X Balestier Khalsa, episode 22 to be specific. And apologies on the slight delay in getting this show on the road. But today, thanks to Joel, we are on the road now. Thanks, Joel. And welcome to the show, Joel. How are you doing?
Welcome once again, man. Russ, how you doing, bro? I mean, it's been a great week with football. Lots of football. I think even yesterday I was watching some SPL game. I think it was Hougang against Young Lions. I think
Mm.
beautiful plays, beautiful games. I think these days, with all these European international football leagues on break, we are going full on force with our local league. So it's so nice to watch all these games, and I think it's some things that we gotta start encouraging people. If you can't go down to the particular stadiums, I think come on down on the television and just start watching the games. But man, feels so good back again. To do back pass X Balestier Khalsa once again. Russ, are you feeling pumped up? Because today's show it's going to be, I think, the most interesting ones we've ever did
Yeah.
throughout the entire 20 plus episodes that we did, man.
Yep. I also got to point out it's nice to see that we are matching clothes again, matching tops again. So that's nice to see. And yeah, so before we introduce the guests, of course, Joel, you weren't at the stadium the last time around. Your cousin's wedding, right? How did that go about?
That went really well. That I think was quite a joyful event. Pre-COVID was a little bit. We were all excited to do it, but no, because of COVID, you have to wear masks and stuff. But then these days, COVID is out of the window. Mask is all out of the window. There's no intermingling, so you're able to get that
The,
family vibes. You're able to, how Indian weddings go.
yeah,
Typical
yeah,
Indian
yeah,
weddings. It's quite freaked out. People be dancing around. It's
yeah.
so difficult to restrain yourself from joining another table. But these days, restrictions are all out of the window. We're able to talk, so that went well. But one side of my mind was still on the game. I was
Mm,
still having my phone while I was eating, and my phone was on live on the Gelang game, and then we were watching the game, and we were actually conversing ourselves about the game and stuff. But Russ, how do you felt, man? How you were there at the stadium?
yeah.
What was the vibe and the atmosphere there, though?
It was good vibes. I mean, Ultras Eagles came down and they were singing and chanting throughout the game, which was expected from them. Um, on the field, I think first half was quite dull, quite sterile as well. I think the first half,
Mhm.
but I thought we played better in the first half and more of a threat in the first half, and then early second half, as we all know, gave away a penalty, and you know what
Yeah,
can
I
we
mean,
say?
the
There's
thing
music
is,
now.
yeah, we're gonna play some nice background music, a little bit, just chill a little bit, get the vibes going on, get the people coming in. So for all those coming into watching, guys, please like, share, and subscribe to our Ballistic Altas page. We're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, we are also on TikTok as well. All right,
Mm.
these guys actually dropped the bomb of a video during Hari Raya, so I'm hoping that there will be another video coming up probably next Monday, and
Oh
we'll be
yeah,
continuing. So
yeah.
don't forget
Hari
to
Raya Haji is on
like, share,
Sunday, so
subscribe.
probably Sunday, maybe I don't know. So let's
Maybe you
see.
never know. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. So,
So yeah,
let's.
to conclude, I felt that at the end, by the final whistle, I think I felt quite deflated. Another defeat. Um, so yeah, that's the best way to describe how I felt. I felt deflated at the final whistle. But yeah,
Man.
let's see. What do you felt about the game?
I think there was some positive vibes to it. I think we would have taken some positive numbers out of it. The boys did play it well. I just I think football is a game of results. If results don't go your way, and then they start to say bad things about the club, bad things about the players, and whatnot. But yeah, we I think the boys are really trying really hard. We are a young squad, pushing in there. So we will get there. We'll eventually get there. It's going to be a long season ahead for us, but we'll get there. And speaking of young, we were able to get two wonderful guests. Usually, we'll just do it one, guys. We'll
Yeah,
just have one guest, but on this particular occasion, our hands were tight, Russ.
yeah, and
Remember,
also at such a short notice as well.
yeah, it
We
was such a
managed to
short
get. We
notice.
had someone else in mind, but he couldn't make it.
Yeah, and
So
then we realized that,
this was
hey,
beautiful. I thought.
he don't just come as a singular. This group actually comes in trios. but just that is because it's Balestier Khalsa, we only can tap on two of them. But then Russ's stalking skills actually enabled us to witness and said that this family is a full of ballers, though, from the dad, the brothers, and all this. So, but Raz, why are we the ones talking then?
Yeah,
Shall we bring them on board then?
of course, of course.
All right, fellas, here comes
Introducing.
the Tigers' siblings, and we have Naufal and we have Akmal. What's up, fellas?
Yeah, Naufal
Hello
and
guys.
Akmal. Azman brothers. How you doing, guys?
We're good.
Doing good, right? All right. Joel, you want to pull out some comments from their teammates
Yeah, I'm
already
putting out
coming
one
in?
of the comments here from Hyrule. Let's go, Azman brothers. And I've been corrected by this. Actually, they come in four. Hold up, wait. Okay, Raz, we gotta tap on this.
So there
Uh,
are four of them,
yeah,
not three.
yes. Okay, how many siblings you have in your family?
We, we only have I only have two brothers, so this guy anyhow actually.
Interesting. Maybe some of you are not married, right? Maybe one of your son is also playing something.
No, no.
Ah,
We are
that's
all
nice to
not
see,
married.
man. All right, man.
Ah,
So,
okay.
okay. Here
Okay, okay,
comes the
okay.
other comment that says
Yeah, yeah.
three brothers and their father. Yeah, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're going to speak
Oh,
about that, Hyrule. I
This
found
guy
this out
trying
as
to bring
well.
them.
So we're going to speak about this as well. First of all, Naufal, first game of the season against Tampines, I noticed you had corn rolls. What's your
Yeah.
inspiration behind that? I thought that was quite interesting. Because
Uh,
I thought that was a fashion that, died in the 2000s when I was young, in my 20s, but you brought it back to life. So thanks.
it was just I had long hair, so I just wanted to play around with hairstyles before I like eventually cut it off. That's why I chose to do the cornrows.
Oh, okay, cool.
I mean,
Yeah.
Norfolk, I mean, back in the day, I mean, those kinds of unique hairstyles, I think it didn't really buy well with the managers. What was the
True.
reaction like to the club, though, like Akbar or even
Oh.
your
And you
coaches?
even started the game. I
Yeah.
remember. Yeah.
He didn't say much. It was just like help me face kind of thing. Cause when he saw my hair, then I was like, oh man, this guy. It was quite funny, cause he didn't like nobody really expected me to come out with cornrows on match day.
You know what would
Yeah.
have been really exciting if Akmal also came up with a corn roll as well. Akmal, why didn't you come up with a corn roll as well?
No, I don't think long hair is for me. I tried to keep long hair. You can ask Naufal how I look like when I tried to keep it.
It was
All
bad,
I
man.
can say, all I can say is, the Dora cartoon. My
Ah,
hair was like here, so
Ooh.
I tried to trim it. Then I chop it off. I look more like the Egyptian king plus Dora.
Those
That
Egyptian
hair.
mummies,
Yeah.
huh? Oh my god,
Yeah,
that's
man,
great.
it
man,
was quite bad.
that's
Novel,
interesting.
did you know when that corn roll actually made a huge ooh-ha out of it? I mean, you were dubbed as the next Glenn Johnson. So from
Oh
I
my
think the
god.
first game, there's this huge Bayi group that was watching, and they were literally screaming, "Glenn Johnson is back in Singapore."
I didn't hear anything. I couldn't hear anything. So it's
No,
nice.
I
It's
think they
nice.
were they were just talking amongst themselves, and we were nearby, so we heard that.
Oh.
So yeah, that's the Lightning Tigers, by the way. That's what they
Mm,
collectively known as
Yep.
the Balestier
nice,
Khalsa fan club. Anyways,
nice, nice.
okay, going back to more serious stuff about the match. Naufal, you came on as a substitute. Akmal, you started that match. And I remember, Naufal, you were walking off the pitch. You look very upset. You look angry at something or someone. I'm not sure. Um, what went wrong, guys?
Mm,
Naufal first.
I feel like it was a game of two halves for us. I felt like in the first half we were controlling the game, but
Yeah.
we when we created our chances, we just couldn't take it, and we were better in the first half, I guess.
Hmm.
But in the second, from the start, we considered early to the handball, which
Yep.
was unfortunate. But then after the handball, then we were just rushing to get a
Equalize.
goal back,
Yeah.
to equalize. And then I felt like in the end we even the second goal we were caught on transition, so it was
Yeah.
just more of rushing to get the equalizer. Then it just went a little downhill from there.
Mm. So
Yeah.
what made you upset then at final
Uh,
whistle?
I was upset. I wasn't upset, but it was just like I just didn't want to lose, cause it was a game. I felt like if we would have won, then we were far away from Geylang, cause Geylang was on 10 points. Then if
Yeah.
we won that game or got something out of that game, then we would still be on the upper hand in the
Mm.
table.
Mm.
So I just felt like it wasn't a game to lose, honestly. Then also partly because the goal came from my side, so I wasn't particularly um happy about it. But uh, it's okay. The
Yeah.
game it's the game of football, so I don't mind. I'm not upset, but I just felt like it was three important points lost.
Mm. But I think that's good to see, because personally, if you lose and you are upset, I think that's a good sign. Because if not, you take it for granted that it's fine to lose, it's okay
Yeah.
to lose, and at this level,
Mm.
that's not right. But I think so. Of course, you started the match. What can you say about the match? How it went for you?
Honestly, that's like what Naufal said. First half, to me, we had the upper hand, honestly. Like, we created chances, but it's just that when we created chances, it's not on target. So,
Mm.
people thought while by watching the game, they shows that we are not a threat in the attacking third. And second half, honestly, the one that somehow turned the game around was that handball
Yep.
right
Kickoff.
after halftime.
Kickoff.
So it was a decision against us, and then after that penalty, we were just chasing the game. And most of the time, when we chase the game, usually we will leave some spaces behind, and
Mm.
that led to us conceding the second goal. But
Okay.
other than that, like what you said in the introduction, I felt that there were positives, and coach even said after the game that there were positives and we should build on it. But it's just a matter of how we manage the game
Mm.
and how we are able
Oh,
to play at our very best every time we step on the pitch.
Yeah, I think that's important. I think management of the game probably comes with age and time as well. Because when you get more experience, you know how to manage the game, and a lot of you were quite young as well. Joel,
Yep.
have you noticed that in the second half of the season, probably the attack is a bit blunted? It's not like what it was in the first half of the season. Do
I
you
think
do you feel the same?
I think it's the other way around though. I think we start the game really blunt, and then I don't know what goes on in the first half in the halftime speech, and then the next 15 minutes, second half, they are like guns blazing. Like tigers coming out hungry, wanting to want something. But then sometimes the gameplay doesn't go well. Like the handball with Madhu, I think that was really 50-50. Just that we do not have
It's
any
unfortunate,
VR.
like it's one
Yeah,
of
it's
those.
very
Yeah,
unfortunate. So it's like a linesman's word against the referees and the players. And 99% of the time, referees don't listen to any of the players. So it's just within themselves, making such decisions. So he had to make a quick decision. And I think that the moment we went 1-0 down, and that's where everything goes haywire. Because sometimes the mindset is as such. You come into a second half of the game, you're feeling pumped up. You know your gameplay was right. Your tactically played was good the first 5 minutes, and then you're trying to build up. They had a couple of chances, and then bam, you go 1-0 down, and from there everything just went downhill for us. And if you look at the past few games, like Young Lions and against Lion City Sailors and Hougang, we actually started off the second half really brightly, wanting to gain something. If we had went 1-0 up by hook or crook, by with any kind of a goal, I think we would have gotten something out of the game. And I think this has been a full-on recurrence for the past, I don't know what, 5 games. I would
yeah,
say
about there. Yeah,
estimate that from against Geylang, against Tampines, and then Albrechts. Close fights. It's always that second half that we started really great, and then something will go wrong for us, and then bam, we are back to square one again. So if back in the day, we were struggling to play from the back, and then the guys have improved, and then we were struggling in the middle of the park, and then we have improved. I think right now what we need to improve is trying to
Finding the back of the
sustain.
net.
Yes, trying to hit the back of the net in the second half. If we are able to sustain that second half period, endure it, and probably just put in a couple of goals in the second half, and I think our season will get on right way, because I don't think so. From what the comments that I've seen on Facebook or Instagram, we're not that bad though. They are saying that, oh, we are playing so badly week in week out. We are the battering team, and I don't know how they're watching it, but in my view, I don't think so. We are that bad. It's just that right now, we have to tick the boxes for back three. We have to tick the boxes for the middle of the park. We just got to tick the boxes for how we're going to come out in the second half. I think that is where we are right now, struggling a little bit. So hopefully the next game, when we play, I think what's our next game? Tampines. When we
Tampines, yeah,
play
this
Tampines
Saturday.
this weekend, hopefully, it's always a very, how to say, a rosary picture when we're gonna close the game in the first half. But SPL this season, you can be like 3 or 4 nil ahead in the first half, and the next second half it's going to be like 4, 5-4. So it's like a very topsy turvy kind of football game.
Yeah,
But
okay. All
we're
right, we
hoping.
all got to cut you off there.
Yeah.
Let our guest speak.
I
Catch your
can go
breath.
on and on
Catch your
about this.
breath. Catch your breath, bro. Okay. Naufal and Akmal, do you all feel something's missing in the attack? Is it just goals? Is it confidence from the attackers? I think Naufal, you play in a more attacking position, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you feel about the attack?
Mm, I feel like it's like Joel said, it's not as bad as it seems,
Mm,
honestly, but it's just that the numbers don't make up for what we are doing. And um in all honesty, I don't feel I don't doubt our attack. Like when we I feel like if when we can, we will do it, but it's just it's just not happening these few games. But I hope we'll get better, and I know it will get better. It'll just
mm.
it just needs it just needs we just need to get it rolling. Then I hope it will just flow, sir. It will
Yeah,
just
you
flow.
just need something to fall for you, right?
Yeah.
Some maybe a bit of stroke of luck as well. Then
Mhm.
Yes.
you never know. Change of luck.
Mm.
Akmal, post game in these past few days, you've been back to training. I'm sure you've analyzed the previous game against Geylang as well. Has the coach mentioned anything that you need to the team needs to improve on?
I feel the important thing that we have to improve on is not to concede the first goal during the game. Feel like
Mm,
by conceding it sets the tone for the game, and most of the time, most of the games that we have played so far this season, we are always chasing the game.
yeah.
And it's not a bad thing to be chasing the game, but we shouldn't put ourselves in that situation where all the time we have to chase the game, and sometimes we are not playing we are not playing like normally how the game plan will go.
Mm,
And sometimes rushing things is not good. Like
mm,
Mhm.
in attack, we don't have to we shouldn't rush things to get the final product.
mm,
And most of the time is that our lack of concentration when defending, that's what kill us during games. And it shows for the past few games. Most of the like the goals that we considered against Sailors, it
mm,
was most of the shots were like outside the box. Like we were lacking concentration to close down. And then recently against Geylang, we were lacking the concentration to come back on defense after attacking. So that those are the words that coach said right after the game, and what I felt like what I felt like it was what I analyzed after the game, because usually after games I would take the time to watch the live streaming of the game again and
mm.
see where we went wrong and all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good, man. Good work to do. Your homework, so to speak.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and
Speaking
also shows how I can improve next game, and also how I can help my team in my position. Yeah.
Interesting. Speaking of homework, we've got this guy who's been dishing out homeworks to the boys to clean out the dressing room. Here comes Madhu with hello boys.
Aduh.
What does it
And
mean?
we have
Is to be
for
able
first
to
time
control the
commenting
cost
for
that
this.
your
We
life has
have
taken.
Tanaguchi as well. He's giving some love
Blowing
to the
kisses
boys.
at Madhu. All right. Nice.
Interesting. We've got a
Madhu's
question
got a
about.
question.
Yeah, let's hit this. Naufal, you got to take this on. To
Oh my
what
god.
degree have you been able to control the cost that you have that your life has taken? It's an interesting
Wow.
Uh,
question.
This is a cryptic
oh
Oh,
question.
my god.
Yeah.
I don't exactly know what you meant, but I feel like every decision I've taken in life is solely me, and there might have been good and bad, and from the good it's good, but from the bad then I'll just have to learn from it and work things out and turn it turn it around somehow or other. So I feel like where I am today is where I chose to be.
Hmm. Okay. Joel, let's lighten the mood up. You got some of your trademark
Yeah,
questions.
man, guys, let's go. Let's just loosen up a little bit. So I ask you guys a series of questions. Is going to be this or that. Like example, if I'm going to ask you, do you guys like a hat or a shoe? You guys just got to tell me if you like a hat or a shoe. All right. So we'll go with Akmal first, and then we go with Naufal. All right, guys.
all right.
Okay. Akmal, Instagram or Facebook?
Instagram.
Naufal.
Instagram.
All right. You guys are not in TikTok?
Uh,
No,
oh,
No. All right, man.
no,
Okay.
I'm not into
Let's go to the next one. Adidas or Nike?
Nike.
ooh, shit.
Oh wow, that's a pretty
Ooh.
Oh,
interesting novel.
sorry, man. Nike for me as well.
Oh, serious? Huh? So the boots that you guys are wearing is it Nike or what?
Yes,
Yeah,
more to the
Oh,
more to the
interesting. You
boots
guys are
lah. That's
sponsored
why.
by Nike.
No,
nah.
All
Please
right, man.
sponsor us.
Let's just hope that Nike is watching this and then they're able to sponsor you after tonight, huh?
hopefully.
All right, man. Okay, the next one. You guys watch international football, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. The goat of football, Ronaldo or Messi, Akmal?
Go with Ronaldo.
All right, Novel.
Same is Ronaldo for me.
All right, man. That's interesting. Okay, guys.
That's his favorite question.
Yeah, that's like my classic question that I go with. Okay, this is gonna be a good one, Akmal. Scoring an own goal or missing a penalty?
Ooh.
Tough one, huh?
Oh, think missing a penalty.
All right,
They
Novel.
shame.
Same, huh?
Same
Missing a penalty.
is
All right, the next
not
one. This should be good. Playing in a boots that stopped you from scoring, but you look good, or you want to play barefoot.
Mm. Wow.
Play barefoot.
play
This
barefoot,
guy
man.
is
Yeah,
Nah,
playing barefoot. All
Yeah,
right,
that's
man.
that's some
Okay, we're
joy
gonna
playing
go.
barefooted.
Interesting. Playing barefooted.
true.
Okay. All
It's
right.
nice. It's
We're gonna
nice.
go
I
a little
remember.
bit deep with international base. Okay. Winning a Sea Games gold medal or winning the SPL title.
Ooh,
winning the SEA Games medal.
All right.
yeah.
Novel.
I feel the same because it's uh for the country, I guess.
Country, yes, correct.
Yeah.
All
And
right,
Singapore's
man.
never won it. I think Singapore's never won the Sea Games gold medal
Yeah, that's right.
in
Yeah, I
football.
think so.
Yeah.
I think the brothers will change it, man, in the years to come. All
Good
right,
luck.
guys.
We hope
Akmal.
so.
Scoring a 30-yard screamer or clearing the ball off the line.
Clearing the ball off the line for me.
All right,
Clearly,
man.
man.
For you, Novel. I'm going to give you
Mine,
a little bit different, Novel. I'll give you a different one. All
okay.
right. Scoring a bicycle kick or clearing the ball off the line. It's a simple one. Huh?
Of course, mine will be the attacking one, so I'll take the bicycle kick.
All right, man. Okay, this is gonna get you guys. The next one will either make it or break it with the contract with Balestier. All right. Balestier's home kit
Oh,
or Balestier's away kit.
away kit for me.
The black, huh?
Same. Oh,
Yes,
the
the
black
black
one
kit.
for me.
All right, man. Have you guys seen the esports jersey?
Yes,
Yes,
the Galaxy one. The Galaxy one is nice.
Yeah.
yes,
That is way better than the
That's what
book.
the coaches wore last game.
yes,
Yes,
correct.
correct.
Right.
Yeah, man, that's interesting. Okay, guys.
Okay,
Last two.
Joel. Yeah. Carry on. Carry on.
Yeah. Okay. Playing for Singapore in the World Cup or managing Singapore in the World Cup.
Playing for Singapore in the World Cup.
playing for Singapore in the World Cup.
None of you want to manage, huh? All right, last one, guys. Do you think Singapore will reach the World Cup for the 2034 goal?
We hope so. We really hope
I
so.
hope so too.
That's a
We'll
It's gonna
get
safe.
be
there.
tough, but hopefully we'll get there.
All right, man. Akmal, you have a question before we even get on with it. Okay, we have Hyrule coming on with this, saying that we like match shades. Have you guys won the match shades? The both of you all.
Yeah, we won
We won it.
at Terengganu.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. All right, man.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I
It's
mean
comfy.
it was comfortable. Yeah, and it fits well.
Mm.
Honestly, it fits well. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, before we get to the question, and we have Gareth coming in and say Akram is my favorite brother. Whoa.
I hear this every day, man, in the dressing room.
Yeah,
Where's your
man.
other brother though? Is he with you guys or is he out?
He's out currently now.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Probably,
Yeah.
Okay, it's a question for Akmal. If you had the ability to erase something you did in the past, what would it be? Man, Madhu is coming up with those cryptic questions.
Very,
Full of wisdom questions, man.
yeah, wise questions.
If you had the ability to erase something that you did in the past, what would it be?
Akmal is still
I
thinking of what he did in the
feel
past.
Longer, bro. Think
Going
longer.
into flashbacks, thinking,
He's
what did
going
I
to
do in the past?
flashbacks.
What did I
Something
do in the
different,
past?
man.
And
honestly, to me, I didn't do anything that I regret in the past. Like, like straightforward. Like most of the things that have happened to me are good ones, and it was a really enjoyable from childhood to now. It was a really enjoyable life for me. Yeah. So I don't think I have an answer to his question.
How old are you,
So
Akmal?
I'm turning 22 this year.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You guys are twins, right?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Akram. Me and
Yeah,
Akram.
he
You
and
and Akram
Akram.
are twins.
Naufal is
Yes,
the
not now.
oldest.
Yeah,
But
yeah. So you
usually
guys were
people
the
were
one who
saying
born in 15th November.
no, 21st November.
21st
Close
November,
though.
yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
All right. Naufal, yourself?
I'm 24 this year.
So you're the
24 is
elder
your
one.
2
Yeah?
years difference. Okay.
All
Yeah.
right. Man, you guys all three look the same. All right, fellas. Let's just hit a little bit on your brotherhood, on how is it like going in the SPL. I just want to talk us through, man, the both of you, starting with Akmal. What is it like to have all three siblings playing in the SPL? Usually you will have like a certain sibling, playing football in a Sunday league, and then probably one will be in a professional setting, and another one will be probably being an engineer or something. But all three of you are applying your trade in SPL. Talk us
Next
through
next
about.
to the Fundy brothers.
Yeah, it's like exactly. You guys can actually be matching up with the Funny brothers, though. All three in it. So talk us
And
through, Akmal. What is it like to have all three playing the SPL?
I'm I'm definitely proud of my two other brothers, honestly, to be playing at the top level in Singapore.
Oh,
And definitely I'm happy to be also playing in the same league as them and getting to play with Naufal. I think I've never played with Naufal before in the same team compared because most of the time I'm in the same youth teams as Akram. So this is like the first time that I actually played with Naufal. Yeah.
Yeah.
oh, nice.
okay.
That's interesting. Oh, that's an interesting fact that we didn't know. All right.
Yeah.
Naufal, how about you, man? I mean, to be playing with both of your younger brothers, and one is in your team and the other is your opponent. What is it like, though?
I'm also very proud, and I've been looking forward to play with them honestly, because it's always, although we are only is although we, because we are on a 2 year gap, so it's really hard to be on the same team like for the youth days, because in maybe in NFA, when if you're 1 year for 1 year different, then maybe you can step up to the next. It's easier to step up to the next age group if you're good enough. But for a 2 year gap, it's quite hard. So I was always looking forward to be playing with them. The only time I played with them was briefly in poly, because when I was in year 3 and they were in year 1, but we didn't really get much time playing together, because they were still in year 1 and there were year 3 students in poly.
Which poly?
So we were in Temasek Poly.
All right, nice.
Yeah. So I was really looking forward to playing with either both of them or at least one of them. But now I have Akmal with me. If in the future I hope to play with both of them together.
All
Yeah.
right, man. Now, there's some interesting comments that we just tap on before we go deeper into that. Mr. Azman is a proud dad, definitely. And we have Iggy. How proud is the Azman family seeing his sons playing the SPL? We'll come to that, Iggy. We'll come to that.
Is your dad around?
No, my dad is not around currently. Oh, my mom is dating.
Oh, they're having a
Oh,
day out
nice,
tonight.
nice.
All right, man. Just a short one, guys. Take 5 seconds to answer this. Since we're on the drop brother topic, what is the most embarrassing memory together then?
Oh my god.
Akmal can go first.
I think
Anyone can go first.
my most embarrassing is with my twin.
Okay.
It happened during when we were primary school days. And I think it was that era where KL Gangster, the KL
Yeah.
Gangster
Oh,
movie.
yeah.
Yeah.
So me and my brother, we were on the way to religious class waiting for a bus at the bus stop. So we were actually acting out the scene where the two brothers, the Jai and Malik, was it the character's name? Aaron Aziz and Adi Putra. So the fighting scene, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Then while we were just playing around, punching each other, not real punches, then a police patrol car just stopped beside the bus stop.
Ooh.
Yeah, and us that was the most embarrassing time lah.
Naufal
Then
is
us
stunned.
at that age,
I really didn't know about this.
we were so scared. Like, we were both of us were like full on tears. Then we gave it was the EZ-Link card to the police as our form of identification lah. Then they were asking what we will be doing and all. Then we will say, then I still can remember me begging not to tell my parents about it because it's just really so shameful, right? Yeah. But
How
I don't
old were
think I
you
have
guys?
any around primary 3, primary 4, around there. Yeah.
Oh, man. That's interesting.
Yeah,
Naufal
Were
is
you
stunned.
were you all doing the dialogues as well? With the all gua, langsi, semua tu all.
Oh, no. I think just cause the bus stop got benches, so we like step off the bench and do the flying jump all.
Oh,
Oh,
All
okay,
the
okay.
the stupid things, honestly. I see,
Okay,
even
okay.
you're laughing. That's why it's really embarrassing, man.
All right.
But
That
That's
actually
I
good
don't
one.
have
That's nice
any
one.
with Naufal. I don't have any with Naufal if I can
Hey,
think
man,
of.
that is like public nuisance, man.
Yeah, that's why. But luckily at that point of time, no one was at the bus stop. So lucky for us, I guess. But not lucky when the police car came.
Mm.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Naufal, how about you, man?
I really have nothing in mind, man. I'm so sorry. I really don't know what I've done with them. But it was with me like mostly I don't know, man.
Okay, it's
really
okay.
can't think of it.
Hold that thought. Maybe you don't have embarrassing memories. How about this? How about you tell us what is something that makes you annoyed about the both of them?
Oh, God.
Naufal, you want to go first?
You go first.
Like about Naufal, I can say sometimes it takes quite a while for him to take a proper picture with us. Because to me, he is vain. Like,
Ah.
he will check himself in the mirror and all, check the setting of the hair. And yesterday video,
Oh
you
yeah.
can ask him. Yesterday video, how many bloopers we had. Yeah, I mean, that's the
No.
only annoying thing about him lah. Because like, I mean, most of the time, just set your hair properly and just take. But he always need to set
We were-
and see
It was
properly.
definitely not that. We were just laughing because we had to take the video together.
Yeah. And also there was a blooper on my part because I gave them the wrong thing to say. Actually, I was testing them to see whether they know or not what's the name of the show.
I don't know.
We just
We
follow
only
what
know.
you say. Yeah, that's why.
Okay,
You
Naufal, how
didn't
about you,
know.
man? What's the most annoying thing about your brothers?
I don't find them annoying, but then like it's just that we all do things to annoy each other, and it's just normal lah
Natural,
to us.
yeah.
On
Yeah.
a daily basis. All right, man.
I
That's
really
good.
don't mind.
I mean, it's good to honor each other, but in terms of football wise, I think I would like to know. Just focus mainly on the two of y'all. We'll leave Akram out of this. Playing for the same team. Seeing each other in the training pitch, seeing each other at home. After a game, also seeing each other. It could be really frustrating sometimes if someone actually makes a mistake on the field. are there any friendly battles between the two of y'all on and off the field in terms of football wise, or like fitness wise, like I need to do better? Do you guys push yourself each other? Naufal, you can go first for this.
Uh, I don't really think there's anything like that, but we just try to complement each other. Like, if he's having a bad game, then or which he really does. So I
Oh,
just tell him what he can do better, or because I'm most from the past few games I'm always on the bench. So like maybe in halftime, during halftime I can tell him what he can do better and what he's doing right and stuff. So it's more of helping him to be better instead of having like these friendly duels or things like that.
hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Right,
That's
very
nice.
interesting. How about you, Akmal? Any other friendly battles, like during the pitch in the training, you will say that, all right, Naufal, you're better than me. When you get home, let's see who's better in FIFA. Do you guys have this kind of friendly battles at home?
No, I don't think so. But the only battle that I hate going on with him during training is whenever we are like sprinting after each other, or I have to chase him. Because in the family, both of my brothers are rapid. Like honestly, like I lose out on the speed battle always. So
Okay.
I try to make up on other things. So every time I have to chase Naufal during training, I will like, oh, I have to do it, and like, even though he's fast, I just chase him. Yeah, that's the only thing that, like, the only battle that I hate every time is to chase after my brother
Do
during
you like
training.
go aggressive on him though? Like, do you like pull his shirt, bring him down, play hard on him?
I mean, most of the time, no. Most of the time, it's clean tackles. But if I have to, then I will pull. I will have to pull it down.
I can imagine
Yeah.
what would happen if he pull his shirt. He'll come in like, stop pulling my shirt. A vein pot Naufal would appear.
I am not. I'm definitely not that.
Look at
No,
that.
he's
Madhu's
not an
giving you
angry
advice,
person.
man. Akmal, cannot change, never mind. Just kick.
Wise words from
We
Madu.
have Jeff coming in with, wow, 17 and 27. My man, this man remembers your jersey's numbers by the head of the tongue.
Of course, he's the logistic
The
manager.
main man.
The
Yeah.
main man, huh?
The kid man.
Madhu McIntosh, Matt Kicks. Yeah, he's teaching you all how to kick as well. All right, fellas, the last one before
Yeah.
we wrap
Before
up.
before that, Joel, let me just share some fun facts. I would say because
Yeah, go ahead, man.
that's linked to your question. We spoke earlier about the Fundy brothers.
Oh, yeah.
So, do you know that Fundy and Mr. Azman, which is Naufal and Akmal's father, were teammates at Geylang United when they won the S League, the inaugural S League in 1996. So, you see, so there's some symmetry there between Fundy and Mr. Azman. They know each other as teammates. Naufal had Fundy as a coach as well. How was Fundy as a coach, Naufal?
Mm, I feel uh, he was quite a good coach, and I don't see many I cannot say many bad things about him. Yeah, like really he's really quite good. And
Hmm.
during that year also I had Hyrule with me and both of his sons with me in that YL team. So it was quite a privilege.
So, are you guys like family friends between your family and his family, Fundy's family?
Uh, I don't know how to say it, but like my father knows him, and we also know the Iksan, Irfan, and Ilhan and stuff. Cause we are teammates and friends. But
Mm,
close, I don't think so.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So now, Joel, over to
Man,
you.
interesting, man. All right, guys, just to wrap up the brotherhood questionnaire topic, it's a bit difficult to get parents to actually be supportive of one son. Maybe I'll say two of the sons is good, but to have all three sons to actually play football, usually, let's think of it as a local concept, as a local household. Not many parents will actually encourage their kids to have football as their career. Usually they'll say, no, no, go on to become an engineer, go on to have an office job, go on to do other, aerospace or whatnot, the industry that we have in Singapore. No, how was your parents being so supportive throughout these times? It's difficult. No, sometimes you guys, all three of you might have different diets and to come into the same household to eat your food, and all you guys will have like different timings to wake up, so it's very difficult for the parents to actually keep track. How supportive was your parents be? Talk us through on that. Akmal, you can go first on this.
Honestly, they their support it's honestly unbelievable. Like from young, they took care of us. Like they will send us to trainings, and every time they will put on the boots for us. Shows that they really cares, and shows that they want us to make it far in football. And the support that they have shown, especially my dad. My dad currently is a coach, so
Yeah.
he doesn't say that he's proud of us or anything. It's just that most of the time he will tell us how well we have played and how we can improve. Shows the support that he gives by watching the games that we are playing in. And my mom, I guess my mom can say has been doing this for a long time, because my mom has also supported my dad in
Yeah.
the
Yeah. When he
in
was
the
a
past.
footballer.
And yeah, and I feel like it just comes naturally for her. Like if we play at a field that is really muddy, she will help us wash our boots, and she won't complain about like why so bad, like why the shirt so smelly and all. She won't complain about that and all. Shows that she really support us through. And most of the time, like last time, they would fetch us from trainings to and fro, and we're always in the same car together. And whenever we talk with each other, it's just really lovely lah. Yeah.
Mm. And nice support that you receive from your parents. Naufal, yourself, I mean, you're the oldest as well. So probably you started off in football earlier than them.
Naufal, before you even
Mm,
start, just go ahead, man. I think Madhu is coming in for cracker for Akmal. Is that why you guys don't wash your boots after training?
we wa- we watch. It's
We'll
just that
watch the boot. It's just that most of the time,
they ne-
it's just
it's
yeah,
not with
they
them.
just
They don't see us washing our boots,
All
but
right,
we
man.
wash our
Madhu, you
boots.
don't see them washing the boots, Madhu. So next time, probably tomorrow's training, let's hope you watch them to see. Take a video of that and send it to us, man. All right, Naufal, go ahead.
For me, I guess when we were very young, we were just cause my dad was a player, so he just introduced the sport to us. Then as we got older, then we got more interested and curious in the sport. And when like for them, they went to sports school. So like for
Uh,
me, during the secondary school days when NFA was um when we were in NFA and stuff, that's when it really started. So that's when he really tried to impart his knowledge and stuff onto us, what he can do best for us. And I feel like that's where his support come from. Of course, like Akmal said, he doesn't particularly show you or show us that he's proud or things like that. But in his way of motivating is by watching our matches, telling us what we can do better, and
Mhm.
all this, picking us up. Like Akmal said, all these things I really feel grateful for it, because he also has a job and stuff. And last time our games are mostly at night because we were
mm.
students and stuff. So he doesn't have to come and pick us up or send us to trainings and stuff, but he still does it without saying anything. So that was his form of
Love.
support,
Mm.
yeah, for us. And for my mother as well. Like sometimes for my mother, like myself, I had it because like last time I was in secondary school. Sometimes maybe I forgot my boots or I forgot my socks or something like that. Then I couldn't go back to school. I couldn't go back I
Home.
couldn't go back and pick them up myself. So there comes my mother. She will bring my boots to school and stuff. Although it's quite a distance, and she really
Wow.
uh
Interesting,
she
huh?
really shouldn't, when I think about it, she shouldn't and couldn't could not have done it, but she still does it without saying anything, like
Where where
willingly.
where was your school?
I was at Tanjung Katong last time with
Tanjung
army.
Katong Secondary.
Yeah, yes, correct.
And where
So
you staying?
I stay at Sengkang.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
mm,
so it's
Yeah.
really quite far for her to to come and send me my books. And also at like really only maybe I can only take it at maybe during recess time or something like that. So she has to come at that timing.
At 10 o'clock,
So
yeah.
yeah, that kind of support throughout our footballing career. Then I'm really grateful for them.
Nice,
Yeah.
interesting. Guys, before I hand over to you, man, we have another comment from Noor Alina. Wow, the fantastic duo.
Nice.
Interesting. You
You
guys
do you know her or him? Is it a
Akmal
her
knows
or
her?
him?
Her, yeah, I know her.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a little bit of blush that I have for you, Akmal.
Ah.
Is there something? Is this a special
Hmm.
person or someone?
I mean, you can put it, you can put it that way. I mean, you can
Oh,
really know from my laugh,
all right.
how special she is.
All
All
right, man.
right.
Look at
Nice,
Naufal
nice.
giving that looks. All right. Thank you, Adlina, for watching our show. I mean, there's more to come. Ras, take it away, man.
Yep. Okay. So now we're gonna hit you with 10 questions, quick fire. Just getting to know you guys better. First of all, your favorite food. I just saw a very funny comment by Madhu. Joel, just share.
Adding her in.
Adding, oh, I did.
Okay,
My
guys, favorite food.
favorite food is ayam masak merah.
All right, nice. Ayam masak
That's like
merah.
the fifth person that's saying this. Huh? I think there are quite a number of the players. Is it a Balestier thing?
Because the
I
jersey
think.
merah, so ayam masak merah.
Yeah.
Naufal,
Mine would be sambal udang.
sambal udang. Okay,
Yeah.
Hungry, man.
nice. Favorite drink.
Favorite drink.
Think
Don't
Neslo,
be shy.
ice Neslo.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nescafe and Milo.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Naufal,
Mine just I think sirap limau.
sirap limau. Okay.
Yeah.
Movies or series? What do you prefer watching?
Movies.
Movies. You, Naufal.
Maybe series which I like. Yeah.
Okay. Anything that you guys are watching right now?
Movies. I just watch. I just watched The Interceptor, like on Netflix. I like
Interceptor.
those action movies. Yeah.
Action movies, huh? Okay.
Yeah, correct.
Naufal, yourself, what series are you watching?
Oh man.
Or what
Like-
kind of series you like watching?
This morning,
Oh.
someone talked about it.
like
Yeah.
I watch K dramas honestly.
K dramas. Oh man,
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not a big fan of that.
I just like watching it, so I just watch it.
Okay. Favorite football club?
Manchester United.
Liverpool.
Naufal? Liverpool.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Oh,
Here we go.
man.
Nice sibling rivalry, man. How about Akram, though?
Yeah. How about Akram?
More to Man U also.
Okay. Wow, that'd be interesting if he became a Man City fan. Huh? Akram.
I'm assuming your dad is a Liverpool supporter then.
Correct.
Yes, he is.
Okay,
Yes.
that kind of explains that. It's always the first one in the family always supports the Liverpool. Huh?
Follows the dad. Always follows the dad.
Yeah.
The first one. Yeah. Okay. A female celebrity you wish you dated.
To
Oh, man.
Megan Fox.
Megan Fox again. Okay.
Ooh.
Naufal?
I don't want.
Why don't want?
Eh,
Don't want.
Fantasy only one. Okay, what?
You
I
can
got
say
for
no
real.
one. Got no
just
one.
answer lah.
Don't be shy. Come on.
I really got no one in mind.
No one. Okay.
Yeah.
you want to go on a date.
Akmal, maybe you can help. You might know someone that he likes and he doesn't want to reveal or something, or you forget.
No, I don't think so.
You don't know. Okay.
I don't think so.
Your favorite Malay artist then?
Oh,
Artist can be anyone, a singer,
anyone,
actor, actress.
You can say your own coach as well.
Syed Azmi.
I think
Can.
for me is Aaron Aziz.
Aaron Aziz again. Okay.
Yeah.
He like Aaron Aziz. Naufal don't agree. Okay. Naufal, who is it for you?
I give Adi Putra like that.
Adi Putra. Okay. Favorite music genre?
Reggaeton.
Reggaeton is the number one lah in the dressing room.
Mm.
Naufal,
Yeah,
same?
same. But
Same.
I don't. I just listen to anything. But anything I find nice, then I just listen to. I don't have a genre, particular
O-
genre.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you love about your brother? So in this case, Naufal, Akmal, Akmal, Naufal.
Ooh.
Um,
What? You think so long one?
Uh, for
you-
me, I like how very organized he is. Cause
Hmm.
for like he really put and organizes his stuff. But for me, like I'm a bit messy, but I know where my stuff is. So
Uh,
yeah,
there's
for me, I
that
like how.
basically there's order in your chaos.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
But his is just order.
Akmal, yourself, what do you like about
For me,
your
I
older
like
brother?
older brother is he's independent. Like most of the things, he's capable of doing things on his own, and that's what I like
Hmm.
about him.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Your all-time favorite footballer?
Paul Scholes.
All schools. Okay, nice.
Hmm. Mine between Ronaldo and Ronaldo.
Oh, the two
The
Ronaldos. Okay.
R9 or CR7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Your dream holiday destination? The last question.
Mm. I want to go to Iceland.
Iceland. Okay. Naufal?
Yeah. I want to go to Norway. I want to
Norway. Okay.
taste
Both want to
the
go to
northern lights.
Scandinavia.
Yeah.
Yes, around that.
You want to experience the cold?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
more to the
haven't.
cold for me. Yeah,
Yeah. I haven't experienced winter or snow. So yeah.
Hmm. Okay. Now moving on to the next match. You're going to play against Tampines now. On Saturday. So reminder to everyone: Saturday 5:30 p.m. kickoff at Topayo Stadium against Tampines Rovers. The third time you're facing them this season already. So you would have got a good idea on how they play. Who would you say are the danger men, players to look out for? You feel okay, these guys are a threat to us.
for me, it will be Kyoga and Kopitovic.
Hmm.
Like Kyoga, he knows how to run the midfield. He can collect the ball from
Yeah,
the back, and suddenly you can see him suddenly at the attacking area with the
yeah.
ball, which is really a threat for us. And Kopitovic is more to his size and how he can use his body. Like it can be a really simple pass, like a soft pass, like the last goal that he scored against Albirex. Yassi just passed into him, and it was really a soft pass. You just mostly use his body and turn, and he just shoot a snapshot, and then he scored. So those are the things that like he uses his abilities really well, and we have to be worried about that when we play them.
Hmm. Okay. Now, for yourself, same players or different?
Yeah. I feel the same about with Akmal on this.
Hmm.
Is the
Okay.
the two same days.
All right. I
And
just ask you
he,
a different
yeah.
question then. What do
Hmm.
you think about Tampines season so far? How they played so far?
I feel it's really a roller coaster for them. Some days they're good, some days they don't turn up. But I
Hmm.
feel when they turn up, they are quite a threat because they really with how they are playing, with the football they are playing, it's really quite a threat because the amount of position they try to keep and stuff, it's gonna be a problem if we don't keep possession ourselves. Then
Hmm.
we will just be
Chasing.
maybe chasing the ball and stuff.
Hmm.
So when we have the ball, we also have to do the same towards them. I
Hmm.
feel, yeah.
Okay. And of course, form is not great for Balestier right now. I would imagine confidence could be a bit of a factor at the moment in the club. But I know from speaking to Madhu last week, he says the dressing room is always great. Everyone's still buzzing and in good spirits. how are you guys preparing for the match for this one? Is confidence really affected? Do you feel it, or are the players, really determined to put on a good show for the fans this time? Like, get the 3 points by hook or crook.
Every
I
time
think.
we okay,
Okay, I'm gonna go first.
every time we step on our home ground, like we always want the best. Like for the fans, especially, we always play. Firstly, is for ourselves and then the fans to give a good show. And so far, during trainings, everyone is always pushing hard, and everyone is always fighting for their spots in the starting 11, and that's it. That's really healthy competition, and which
Right.
is what we want in every training session.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. Naufal, like, more specific to this match against Tampines, how is the team preparing for this match? Like, what is Akbar? I mean, I don't give out everything because you never know. Tampines might be watching,
Yeah.
but you know,
We've got
what
about 60,000 people
exactly
watching.
Akbar has been getting you guys to work on the training ground.
I feel like it's more to just playing to our strengths and what we have. Is I remember him always saying to everybody has their weakness, but
Yeah.
at the same time everybody has their strength. So we have to um cater to people's strengths and weakness. So that's more of it. Like we just have to believe in ourselves, and I don't think confidence is low. It's just that
Mm.
it's just not happening like I said
Yeah.
before. Like we just have to start rolling, and then I feel like everything is gonna be okay. But for this match, we are just gonna go out and bring the game to Tampines. I feel we cannot sit down and let them play what they want, or let them do what they want to do, and just chase the ball or something like I said just
Yeah.
now. So we will try to be threats of our own, and do what we do best, to the best of our abilities. Yeah.
All right, guys. All right. So with that, we bring the end this episode of Backpass X Balestier Khalsa, episode 22. Final words for the fans, guys. Akmal and Naufal, what do you like to say to the fans?
Thank you, thank you for the support that you have been giving us. And the results have not been great, but with you guys being there every game, I feel that we can turn it around and bring some wins for you guys.
Hmm.
Mm. Same. I thank the fans for always being there for us. We feel and appreciate your support. So don't stop supporting us, and we'll do our best to try to turn things around.
Okay. Anything you want to say to the critics?
Mm. Nothing much. It's just that we have to just let the football do the talking. Like it's the cliche line.
That's the best. That's the best way, right, to
Yeah.
shut them up.
Definitely. Hey, fellas, before we even wrap these things up, I think we will just honor Madhu and then just probably answer this. Just a quick one. Just take 10 seconds to reply this, Akmal and Naufal, and also Ras as well. What is the one thing you guys would like to change in Singapore football?
I feel
It's a tricky one. I think we'll
Tough
just
question.
It's a
it could
tough
be anything. I
question.
mean, in
Yeah.
terms of the gameplay wise, the selection, or how are we going from the grassroots football? It could be anything.
Madhu.
Madhu just probably put you guys on the spot. You guys know what to do for tomorrow's training with him.
I feel I I feel like maybe it's time to not dwell on um the
Past glories.
yeah. I feel like maybe if you guys are on TikTok or something, like they always
Yep.
say lines off this, lines off that, but then like I feel when they say that, the crowd of players from lines off and the current crowd of players in the national team is really the same. but it's just that they are getting older and stuff. So I hope to see like more younger talents who deserve it get get their deserved call up or something like that. Yeah, it's time to introduce like a new raw or like can some say raw or new
Mm.
batch of talents. I think.
Move away from the past glories then. Akmal, how about you?
Yeah.
Just a few words.
I feel Singapore Singapore football could do better with better facilities. Honestly, like
Well, that's a good point. All
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
like for me personally, like I'm injury prone and I have lots of injuries, and like the only time that I did rehab was only at like FES at that gym there. So it's like
Mm.
if you think about it again, like other clubs and all, most of the time is those active SG gyms that you have to do
Yeah.
booking and stuff. So like I feel like if they have a proper gym facility or something, like rehab can could be done properly, recovery could be done properly after games, and the way that us players can take care of ourselves,
Mm.
it also plays a huge part in us preparing for the upcoming matches.
Nice.
So
That's
I
great.
feel their facilities is really a huge one in Singapore football. Yeah.
Mm.
That's a good one. All
It's
right,
also
Russ.
interesting to note that Naufal speaks about Lions 12, but my generation is still on the 1994 Malaysia Cup days. So my generation still speaks about that.
One
Um,
too old already.
of course, it's before your time. That's probably
Yeah.
when your father was playing.
Is
Yeah,
the bicycle kick, is it? Is it the
yeah. That
bicycle
one,
kick?
that's by
Can't say.
Sundram, but
Yeah.
that's a year before that,
That's a
'93.
good one, man. That's a good memory you have there, Akmal.
Yeah, but interesting that Joel has asked me this question because those who watch the show will know my allegiance lies across the border.
Malaysia.
But I will just say, I would feel get more allow more free spaces for people to play because there are too little free spaces for people to
Mm.
play football on the street. Everywhere you need to play, you need to pay. That should not be the way. Should allow people to play anywhere, and
Yes,
as it
exactly.
is, the country is small. Give spaces for people to play football, explore their talent, you know play football and love it. Enjoy the game first of all before you ever get into those organized academies and training schools and whatnot. Yep, so that's the only thing I would say.
All right, that's a good one, Russ. All right, fellas, Russ, it's been a great show with both the Azman brothers. And for all you guys out there watching, thank you so much. Madhu, thanks for all your questions and
Yes,
putting them
I
in the
do.
spot at the last part. We will be back again next Wednesday. So till then, tune in this.
But
Uh,
before that, we'll be there on Saturday. Will you be there, Joel?
it's a little bit tough, but I think I may be there. I may be there.
Okay,
My
I will
call
be
says
there. I think Kelvin will be there. So at least I will have some partner this time, I hope. So yeah. Anyways, see you guys around on next, not next Saturday, but this
this
Saturday,
Saturday.
This Saturday.
5:30 p.m. kickoff, Topayu Stadium. Peace out.
Cheers, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Cheers.
See
Thank
you.
you.
Bye
See you
bye.
guys. Bye
Bye.
bye.